Hi guys, it's Mike. Yeah, welcome back to another Kerbal space program. Yeah, we were trying to do a moon flyby, so this is going to be part 2 of that. I could have done it in one, but it had been heavily edited. Don't know, maybe you guys want to see that, but I was also hoping to rescue someone from orbit mission, but no, that's not coming along. But I'm going to take this perform visual surveys of Kerbal. Gives me an advance of 27,000. It's quite important in our situation, and I intend to do it. So, when does it expire? Duration 5 years. So I mean, we are going to do that. We're going to build a plane next episode, regardless of whether we do our moon flyby or not. I was aiming to do it for mission 5 or 6, but we haven't got enough science to actually get anything. But I've got a ship on the launch pad near enough. So this one's going to be called the Moon or Bus Mark III. It's basically the similar ship as we sent up last time. The only difference being that I've got quad symmetry on the boosters. I've rebalanced them a little bit better as well. Took out the service bay, put these containers flush, kind of just dropped them in a little bit. Because clipping's a thing these days, and not that bit, that bit. And we've got the LV909 instead of the mega thirsty swivel engine. And I've also added an extra section of fuel, so if this doesn't reach the moon, I give up. And we've got Jenny on board as usual. But what I want to do, this thing is going to cost us 14,000. So I'm going to go to launch. And I just want to see whether we can do EVAs, because I'd like to do an EVA. Get EVA reports for the extra science on the way to the moon. Irregardless of whether we reach the moon, the EVAs are going to be good. So we'll go to the Space Center. Put tracking on that for a minute. I might do a daytime launch as well. Although really we should be worried about the moon's position, not the sun's position. So we've got 131. 112, excellent. And how much to hire an extra Kerbal? 37,000. It's a lot of money. And not a single orbital rescue mission. I was really, well, I didn't realise, I made a stupid mistake when I first started. I didn't realise you had to pay to hire crew, so I didn't want Bill and Jeb and that. I just got rid of them and thought, well, I'll just get 3 or 4 named Kerbals that I fancy. Yeah, it don't work out like that. Yeah, so we're going to give ourselves the ability to EVA, and we're now skint. But you know, now we can EVA, we're going to get a bit more stuff going on, and we'll get science a bit quicker, and I guarantee we'll get to the moon. Wow, my heart just went ba-dum dum. What if we don't? Handshake much. Staging. Do not want that to go off there. Yeah, then they drop. And finally that section should be out. And then I know they're fire. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm just hoping having the 4 boosters instead of 3 will just give us that little bit more oomph to get into the orbit and then like to get up to a lofty sort of altitude of maybe 80 to 100, and then we're in space then, and the LB909 is going to be that much more efficient. Put quad fins on it as well. I'd like the steerable ones much better. I may cut this out, guys, so I might just see you at the Apple apps basically, assuming this rocket doesn't blow itself to pieces. Lean to the right a little bit now. It looks like it's just going straight up. Where are you? Whoa. Very, very nice. Get rid of those. Wow, are you telling me all that time the boosters weren't firing? Oh, the boosters were firing, but not the main engine. That's a laugh. Well, it's alright, we got up to where we do our gravity turn just on boosters, that's alright. Doing a fairly good clip. Should really be going full speed here. Yeah, dirt mistake. If we don't make it to the moon, I know exactly why. Because I didn't fire my main engines on takeoff, which is why we couldn't steer, because of swivelling and etc. Wish I had enough money to buy an extra Kerbal. It's a sort of mission you could do with some real extra training on with someone. This would at least level someone up. Let's go see where we're getting at. Well, we're doing alright. Remember, really, getting into orbit is all about forward speed, really, so it's got not a lot to do with height. You can actually get into orbit at sea level, well, assuming there was nothing in your way, and assuming you could survive the re-entry effects. Yeah, you can get into orbit at sea level. But that's a nice little ballistic trajectory. How are we doing on fuel? Seem to be doing alright. Yeah, the top stage is a lot lighter, so hopefully that 909's got the oomph to do it. But yeah, if we fail, I know why. I know specifically and exactly why. Yeah, we're still trucking. Certainly picking up that forward speed now we're out of a bit of atmosphere. Just waiting for that fuel to run out. Here we good. That was it, I think. 70,000. Couldn't have timed it better. Throttle on this a good deal. Don't want to go mental. Get a little bit of forward speed up. We're still in a little bit of atmosphere, so really I may be cutting it and cruising up. You know the drill. That'll do. Gonna cut the engine, warp up to here. That warp 2 is excellent. I've not set a manoeuvre node for orbit. Well, let's cancel the time warp, start burning now. Just remembered we really want to be burning a little bit early. We'll just keep an eye on this, try and keep on the horizon so we don't gain too much crazy height. We'll just go straight for that forward momentum. You want about 2,500 to get orbit. Space music should kick in a minute. And this time hopefully we'll have a little bit more fuel left over. Cut the engine a little bit. Just coast up a little bit more. It's just about riding that apoapse now. Trying to be efficient as possible. Straight at the horizon. I'll get in there. We should end up with 80,000 on this side, and whatever we choose on the other. Where is the moon? Behind us. Just said hopefully we'll end up with a smidgen more fuel than we did last time. Just cutting the throttle there because our apoapse was getting a bit crazy. We just need a little nudge now. Just a little nudge. It does help if you point in prograde. That's an orbit. And yeah, we've got twice the amount of fuel we had last time because we got the Terrier engine. We'll be going from here somewhere. Yeah, I haven't had much chance to film anything just lately. Kids have been ill and oh my god. Did I just nail that? I did. I can't believe that. So zoom, there you go. Have it. We need to. There you go. Shrink down. Never shrinks when you bloody want it to. Oh shit! Actually, yeah. Cancel. Let's cancel the time squip. Squip time. There's something we can do now that we couldn't do before. Switch to free camera because get that EVA report. Store it. not in the slightest bit scared, because I'm fairly good with a black jetpack and that. Just going to see if we can get a different biome for a sec. Yeah, I wonder why that button's there when you can't do nothing with it. Highlands. That's what I need to know. Damn you, store it. I'll take another one. Highlands again. Oh, god damn it, never mind, just get in. Just get in. Doesn't really matter, we've got a maneuver to burn. Got 5 minutes yet, but you know. We got to watch our electric charge. We seriously got to turn off the SAS when we're not using it. It's the only way we're gonna. I mean, we've got a complete free return. It's gonna come in steep, but if I've got a bit of fuel left, I'll adjust that. But yeah, SAS off. Fuel's not dropping. Alright. Go away. Yeah, Warp 2's definitely speed the actual game up for a few seconds early. But we'll get it to recalculate. We're giving it 3/4 and back again. 4 seconds, I don't think that's right. Let's just burn. We're going to be slowing down the burn anyway. Once it balloons out this way, we'll be dropping the. Notice it's almost exactly prograde as well. Didn't do a bad job of picking that spot, to be honest. And hopefully we won't need any. We're not going into orbit. I did, if you notice in Series 2 I went into orbit. It's because I panicked. Because I thought we're going to get flung off into interstellar space without maneuver nodes. I'm not going to know where the hell I'm going, so I just basically chickened out a little bit, for want of a better word, and went into orbit instead. Oh, hang on. Chase that maneuver node exactly. Let that get out of my sight. We've still got our free return. Yeah, we have. Still got our encounter. There you go. It's close enough. No reverts, no saves, eh, guys? My heart's pounding. I hope you don't mind me saying. So I can stack up EVA reports. What I can't do is stack up the crew reports. Unless I do that, get out and store it, get back in again. Which is exactly why I wanted to do this trip with maneuver nodes and with EVA. Let's go halfway, because we might actually be able to get high over Kerbin. There should be EVA reports and crew reports high over Kerbin. So we're going to try and do that. Execute data. V for free camera. EVA. EVA report. EVA, by the way, stands for extravehicular activity, if you didn't know. And boardy. Well, this is turning out quite well. Still got a major amount of electric left and 45 units of fuel. That's more fuel than we had to even set from orbit to get here. Took about 60 units of fuel, I think. Maybe just a bit more. That should be... We could get a mystery goo. Yeah, let's do that. Because we're only going to get one mystery goo passing the moon. We won't get two because we won't be low over the moon. We won't be in orbit around the moon. Nicey. And then I'm going to collect those in before we do re-entry. Wow, furthest we've been in this playthrough. I'm glad we won't be hitting the moon. There you go. Could pull it into an orbit easy enough. I could get closer easy enough, but that's going to muck with our return trajectory, so I'm not going to do it. But god damn it, we arrived. Where is she? Maybe the moon, baby. Where the moon hose be at? Do you know what? I can't bloody find it. Theoretically, it should be down. If our sphere of influence is the moon, there it is. Or is that Kerbal? No, it's Kerbal. There's the moon. Ah. Derpy derp. Get a crew report. Store it. Get rid of that. Get our goo report. Store it. EVA. EVA report. Keep it. Collect data. Can't restore it because I'm not a scientist, but when we get more automated stuff, like we get a decent Probodobodyne, we can send up a scientist and completely remote control ship. And just like that, we're gone. Yeah, I think that's closest going to come is about 1,000,000 miles. We'll go back to tracking. Not gonna muck about with it. Seriously, guys. Like I said, I went into orbit last time, but we're still going to be high over the moon no matter what. You've got to get within about 20,000 to get the close, and then any flying reports, I think you've got to be maybe 10,000 or less. Well, see what I mean? We walked across the sphere of influence there. I was told not to warp across the sphere of influence, but it's no biggie. We ain't quite left it yet. Still thinking about it. There you go. Alright. was just a miscalculation glitch, because according to this we have no periapts. Any new crew report from this distance? That was review report. We want crew report. Alright, yeah, it must have took one. Let's double check this. Take data. Store data. Board. Take it. Well, it's a shame we got to jink it like that a little bit. Oh, gonna get a nice lunar eclipse now. Or a Kerbal eclipse, I suppose. Kerbal eclipse of the sun. It looks great. We're going now and we're landing soon, and I'm really looking forward to Minmus as well. I love Minmus. Just love the whole idea of Minmus. Right. I know it's really cheeky, but it would be great if we came in over one of these here and I could get that crew report. Is it worth boosting up to a safe Apple apps? That's the thing. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Boot Pro for me, Jenny. Just a tiny bit. Wow, we were deep in the atmosphere. 36. Did I cut the throttle? Why is it still moving? There you go, 25, that would do. That will do. Oh. One thing I want to do. Turn that bugger off. Should be okay for time warping to about 100,000 or so. See what that looks like from here. Yes. Oh, that is amazing. I do love it. And we had fuel to spare, we probably could have got an orbit. Don't know about escaping the orbit, we could have got an orbit. And with the height we are, it's all new science, baby. No. High over Kerbal, never mind. Doesn't really count as one of those. Yeah, it doesn't really count. So, never mind. I think that's it. I'm gonna wait till we're like really burning up, because if we skip I want the engine still. 25, that's alright. I think we're going to definitely re-entering. I'm just one of those people that likes to be sure. Just going to dump off this back section. Make sure the parachute's not in that stage. Damn it, shame to waste all that fuel. Could bring the whole thing down. And I'm not going to fulfill the test conditions for this Terrier just yet, because I want to keep renting it, which is effectively what we're doing. We're renting the Terrier. We will do the actual genuine test that they want. We will. Just not right at this moment. I'd love to know my height exactly when I'm doing this. I'll keep going to staging to see your height. Unless, of course, you hover the mouse over the capsule, but never mind. Well, we're certainly not doing any EVAs now. I know what happens to you when you EVA in any kind of atmosphere. I think you get danger money for it, though. Yeah, I should have a new long dark video out, hopefully. It's been updated to a patch called Silent Hunter. They've introduced bows and things like that, and they've actually got maple trees in it. Not any that you can tap though, but never mind. Do like a bit of maple syrup. Yeah, and Naval Action is still doing testing for open world, but it's a closed test, and even if I was to get into it, I'd be under NDA and couldn't report any of it, so I'm just going to wait for open world to come out and then I'll get stuck in as a privateer, I think. Right. See you guys when we hit the atmosphere. Yeah, I know I'm out of electric charge as well, but hopefully this will actually hold its stability. It's going to be a good mission. It was a good mission. It's a good mission. It's the best mission so far. Believe in yourself, Jenny. What is she staring at? What are you looking at, Jenny? Something's caught your attention. Ah, marshmallows. I'm thinking about marshmallows. Spare ribs, marshmallows. How's the revelation doing? Let's get in the fire for a bit. See it slightly spilling over one side. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. Height's dropping, but so's the speed. When we punch through into that slightly heavier atmosphere, and this is like hitting a brick wall, so I love watching the re-entry because it's the culmination of everything you've done. It's the, you know, if you make a mistake, it'll usually all end in tears around about here. Damn it, I thought I had a crack in my monitor then. Just wiped a hair off my monitor, I thought, right. I was just about to go railing at one of the kids, wake them up out of bed and start shouting at them. I wouldn't do that. I'd certainly be grounded. Just a hair from the cat, I think. next Space Engineers video, I may be having a little subscriber giveaway. By the way, if you watch out for the next Space Engineers, I'll ask you a question and have a chance to win either a copy of Kerbal Space Program if you haven't got it already, Space Engineers if you haven't got it already, or maybe even The Long Dark if you haven't got it already. And you know, potentially an option for Ark. We'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, that's a new game I'm looking at, by the way. Ark, capital A-R-K, Survive and Evolve. It looks like it's one of them games that's got its shit together. It's a good looking game. It graphically looks good. You know, the way you craft and everything looks pretty good. What are you doing in there, Jane? Are you warming up yet? Or do you look like pork crackling? No, we're doing fine. We haven't even got any heat alerts. Doing absolutely fine, and I'm leaving everything alone. Plop down in the water over here somewhere. EVA report? No. That is a long burn, man. Used up 40 heat shield. It's the most I've ever used. Still doing 1700. 1200. Doesn't even sound like it's starting to slow down. Oh yeah, it does now. It's just starting to. Love the wind effects in this game. Just here it's starting to slow down. Textbook, my dear chap, textbook. Hi, it's just starting to slow down. That was all our eggs in one basket there. I approached it with the intention of succeeding because we didn't have a choice, quite frankly. We had zero choice. And yeah, watch out guys, because I've got a feeling that if you're going above a certain speed, not quite sure what that speed is, but there's every chance you'll rip your parachute off. I think it's about, I don't know, it's 500 or something around that, maybe even less. It's something I've heard rumours of but not actually looked up the facts on yet. So I just heard a rumour. Someone said to me, careful how you pop your chute because you could rip it off. We're just gonna no chute time skip down. Seem to be, there you go, terminal velocity 263, 260 or so terminal velocity. So if we can't do our chute any lower, or maybe if we hit the thicker part. Shut up, mate. There you go, terminal velocity 260 in the blue bit, the dark, light blue, dark blue, whatever you'd call it, dark blue, and we're on about 230 odd in this bit. No chutes ripped off. Can't do nothing about that. Go away, you stupid info panel. I see you when we splash. Oh, I'm really excited to see what we're going to get here. I think we're going to get cash, we're going to get... Whoa, nicely done. 117 science. 118,000. That's what we spent on the upgrade to do the EVA, to be honest. And 2 XP gained for Janie, which I think is going to put her up. No, it still gives us the same, really. We haven't got the been able to track the manoeuvre node yet. Still on 37,000 for a new Kerbal. If there's no orbital rescue missions, we're going to hire someone, a scientist, because hopefully, now that we have all this lovely science, do you know what I should have done? I should have checked the mission board, because if we had someone to rescue from orbit, and I couldn't have done it. We could have done it on the way back, but I couldn't have done it. I was just talking out of my hat. We're not getting that, even though I would like that. That is probably what we will be getting. Definitely. And we're seeing the usefulness of the Terrier. I got confused, like these are the Thumper. Or the Thud, sorry. I thought Thud were the liquid boosters. But I was thinking of these things. The Kickback. Because they've introduced names now, it's like they used to just have the numbers before. This one, not so interested. This one gives us the bigger fuel tanks, which is good. Cut down on our parts, take more science. Still got to pay for the parts though. Yeah, someone asked me as well, you know, a mate of mine said, how come when I play it doesn't do this, purchase 4 parts at 5,000? It's because I'm playing in like the hard mode. Oh look, we still got our 27 science we started off with. So a couple of quick plane flights and we'll be able to unlock maybe this one, but this one is essential. We've got batteries, we've got the and Stay Putnik is the first one, yeah, Probodon's the next one. And we've got a bit of extra science, slightly better antenna. Well, guys. Looks like next time we may be doing something a little bit better. Yes. Nexie Kerman. We have a crew member. I have no idea whether they're going to be pilot, scientist, whatever. And we've also got science data from space around the moon. A little bit of science, bit of rep. Get an extra 600 from our science data from the surface. We could do a kind of one-way impactor probe, I suppose. Yeah, Science Bay, Science Junior, and a straight land and transmit. A couple of goo canisters and a Science Junior, no personnel, just a Stay Putnik on the top of it. That could be done. That's a little bit of money, a little bit of reputation. That's definitely doable, and we'll definitely be doing this. We've still got 5 active, but That we can test easily on a plane. That's not a problem. That we just forgot to put them on the ship, but we'll do that next time. That's good. It's only a few thousand, but one extra science. I just keep forgetting to put the damn thing on. I don't, unless I've got a huge rocket, I don't tend to use the stability. The thuds were at altitude 16, that's speed. Specific. Terrier was just in orbit. Yeah. Kerbal flying. Oh, that's specific as well. I thought it was an orbital one. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're going to do the orbital rescue. And I'll leave the choice of the other one. Depends how quickly I can get this guy rescued and maybe slap another mission in. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. And yeah, I've been Mike and this has been fun. Catch you later.